What's going on, everyone? I'm just gonna put this disclaimer now. This is gonna be a talking video. Yeah, I kind of just want to, the year's coming to a close. Today is December 4th. So, yeah, the year is almost over. And this video might just be me talking to nobody. But I kind of want to do a little bit of a year recap, and then goals that I want to set for myself and things that I want to do next year. So I'm also going to get this out of the way because I don't think I've talked about it yet, but I am going back to Japan at the start of the year, pretty much the exact same amount of time that I was gone last year over there. So if you enjoyed the Japan videos and kind of that whole thing, getting away from cars, if you enjoyed that, then you can look forward to those videos coming out, because I am planning to film that a little bit more, since I am already familiar with being there, know how to get around, know what to do, and I'm just a little bit more comfortable in another country by myself, and then even trying to film. But yeah, we're just here in my man cave office room. But yeah, looking back at the year, we did do a lot, or I did a lot this year, I feel like. Not as much as I would have liked, especially in terms of cars, like the Cressida. I definitely drove more, and that was definitely a goal that I've had since pretty much our first videos back in 2018, 2019, back with the old crew and whatnot. But yeah, from going to Japan, first time being in Japan, that was a lifelong goal since I was 10, 12, 13, 14 years old. Was always being able to go to Japan, and I'm thankful for my job giving me the opportunity to go, and then even being able to go regularly, almost yearly, which is, I'm probably going to try and make that happen. But yeah, Japan, that happened. The Cressida, the momentum on that kind of slowed down quite a bit, especially with the Infiniti coming into the picture as my actual track car, which just to me made a lot more sense than trying to get the Cressida. The Cressida will always be there. That is going to be probably just going to be my Sunday driver, my street car, my fun car. That car will always be with me. But yeah, if you kept up through the videos from this year, including the Japan ones, you saw that the Cressida did get a lot, in terms of, it didn't seem like a lot, but because we're still in the middle of it, but putting a standalone ECU in there and fixing a lot of the things that were kind of an issue or just a patch fix last year, we got that. We're getting the quarters figured out, and still trying to figure out how to get it to start on the new ECU and get a tune and do all that. But I know that car is reliable. That car will, once we figure out the ECU, that car will always work, as we proved last year. But yeah, from that coming back, I mean, I moved into this house, which is my own house. Granted, I'm renting, but I am here by myself. Like, this is my space. And I've been able to kind of do whatever I wanted to do with it. And yeah, so doing that, drifting, getting back into drifting. I feel like I drove a lot and improved as a driver, especially with the few limitations of the G35 pretty much not having any mods done to it. So that was definitely fun. Starting my new position at work, which is going great, having fun. Gym, personal life stuff, getting myself in the right headspace. And then, yeah, so outlook for next year, once I get back from Japan. A couple things weren't able to line up before the end of the year. Yeah, there's a couple weeks left, but you know, I still have to go to work. I'm also going to be going home to Texas for Christmas, so that whole week I won't be here doing anything on the cars in that way. And then right after I get back from going home for the holidays, I'm going straight to Japan. So first order of business when I get back is getting the angle kit put on the car. I'm hoping to have the dual caliper brackets and the hydro finished before I leave, so I don't have to worry about brakes. So brakes and all that will be taken care of. And then, yeah, when I get back, we'll get the hydro in, get alignment, and then get right back to it, right back on track, trying to improve. You guys saw in the last video, that was 2 months ago now, that I did start tandeming, so that was really fun. And yeah, it's also that time of year where there's not a lot going on. It's cold, it's wet, it's dark, it sucks. So car content definitely slowed down, which I'm in the middle of trying to get the hydro stuff set up, and that will probably be my last video for the year, is getting the hydro set up in the G. But yeah, so let's see what else. Finishing the G, getting the hydro, or finishing the G, getting back on track. I want to try and drive Medford. I'm going to also try and get my own truck when I get back. So there's that. So try and drive Medford. Definitely going to hit the Lone Star event in Shelton, which is in like July. Gonna try and get the Cressida back up and running and driving. It might not be the prettiest because there's still a bunch of body work and stuff that I want to do for that. And yeah, just keep growing at that. Maybe even, I was hoping to start a podcast like 2 months ago, but never got into that. I still haven't even ordered the stuff for it, and I'm not sure how I'm gonna set that up. But hopefully have that started next year to start doing podcasts with with all the guys and everyone from the group to just talk about different things. Probably mainly cars, and if you know me, anime. So have that. Another thing I'd like to do, which I've been shooting for and trying to do since what, actually since I moved up here, but realistically didn't have the skills to do it until 2020, 2021. But that is to start my business. And if you don't already know, we will get into that when I'm actually ready. I've actually been ordering stuff and getting ready to start doing what I want to do in terms of that. So that'll be cool. Gonna try and have that ready to go and at least started sometime before the end of the year next year. And then, yeah, kind of just improving on what I've already done, what I already have, and where I'm already at. So, once again, probably not even talking to anybody because I know pretty much no one watches my videos at this point. But if you watched this one, thank you. And if you've watched pretty much all of my content so far. But yeah, this is the step I'd like to take into trying to do YouTube more and just do that whole thing. YouTube for me was never I'm gonna be a YouTuber and make money off of this. This is literally just something that I'd like to do for fun and to kind of document my life. But yeah, if there's anything else you guys would like to see me do or accomplish that lines up with what I like and what I want to do, definitely leave a comment. And then, yeah, I feel like I always talk about this, but streaming, that's another one. If you want me to try and get back into streaming and games, even though it's going to be a little bit difficult because of my work schedule and trying to get the cars pushed out and all that. Other thing is trying to spend more time with my friends and do more with them. I feel like I did a pretty decent job at that this year. even though I've been, if you guys don't know, I have moved over to working pretty much evenings or nights, so that kind of takes away some time from hanging out with people and going out. But yeah, if there's anything you guys would like to see me do, even maybe get another car, do another build. I've actually been looking into maybe getting another older Corolla, another manual Corolla, something that I could kind of just tinker with, even though that's what the G is kind of right now, is just kind of throw some parts at it, have fun with it, drive it, whatever. But yeah, definitely appreciate everyone who has watched my content and subscribed to the channel over the course of the year. I've also gotten the chance to, you know, meet and hang out with a lot of cool people that I did not think would happen. But yeah, so I will see you guys in what will probably be my last video for the year, which is getting the hydro and all the brakes figured out and set up on the Infiniti. And then after that, I will see you guys in Japan. So hope you guys have a good holiday and completed or met any of the goals that you guys set for yourselves this year, and are setting even higher goals to accomplish next year. But with that being said, I will talk to you guys later.